可以一直 research 咩會？
開 hack，開 hack 啊，開 hack。
可以一直做 research 咩會？
你開 hack 就可以了。
那成家你啦。
把 listic 快點那就幾倍。
你知道这么你真进不到那个洗地了？
不可以的咩？我可以的，怎麼？耶！
饮食就可以，饮食就 pick up 不了。
face moment 是嘛？
誒，
叻啊你點啊？
真笨啲。
我叻我。直接不可以进 face 1啊？
可以，但是那 pick up 版不会。
当然了 ，pick up 的是模式嘛，模式那个应该是吗
14、15。你只好不我电脑有一个 bug 啊，是不是？我一按 any key 啊，是不是它再跳一个东西出来？你在 search 东西不什么鬼啊？哎呀，这屏都 bug 多到要死。多到啊吧！
我们不一样。安迪，你快说我安迪。安迪，我是 Preston 的朋友。安迪，我想跟你讲一下哦 ，Preston 很伤。Preston 快放手。哎呦，拜一放假哦。
然后再
我们不一样。现在你要会升，还是很忙啊，一整天就在 face 里面。
我在第，我比
我不明白你为什么这样忙。
是啊，做事情嘛。对呀，按什么放呢？进飞机。
我也知道了。每一件事情都做不好。
啊，Windows 8
DC 哦，
，Windows 8，
哦，person left 了，person left 了，
怎么咧？DC 啊？
是啊，
你翻工你啊，翻工你啊？
哇，那个 Nano Y 的 story 啊，不是吃还是吃了还是吃多。
person invite 我，
invite 你啊
，Are you fucking serious？
，invited 嘛，invite 多一次哦。
What's up guys? Today we're going to be installing a big brake kit on the 240SX. I'm super stoked to have my friend, the Humble Mechanic, join me today.
Yeah, thanks for having me, man. I love this car. These 240s are one of my favorite cars, such an affinity, and these brakes are awesome.
You know, I recently did the 5-lug conversion on this car, so I went ahead and got it up on jack stands, got all the old stuff taken off so we'd be ready to go this morning. And with this Resto Mod project, I'm trying to learn as much as I can and try to consult the experts whenever possible. So again, thanks a lot for coming out and helping me today. It's going to be great.
I'm pumped. Let's get to work.
Yeah. So I recently partnered with ExxonMobil to develop 4 road trip videos surrounding pivotal portions of the 240 build. This is the first one, so after we get the big brakes on, we're going to take the car to the tail of the Dragon and put them to the test, and also talk about their new Speed Pass Plus app where you can basically pay for fuel using your smartphone. It's pretty cool. So let's get these brakes on. Let me show you what I got. So I've had this stuff since like early this year. I've been dying. Can I get this done? Yes. This is beyond overkill.
Yeah, I would say, but you know what? Look, I think brake upgrades often go overlooked on many project cars, and including my own, I must say, as I'm bolting a turbocharger on a VR6 GTI and putting it back on the ground with the stock brakes. So I am impressed that you're doing this the right way from the get-go, man. That's awesome. This is a rockin' cool kit.
So I think it's had some work done in the past.
All that looks pretty new.
Yeah. Cool.
Good deal. Let's get rolling. Where do you want to start?
I guess let's start with the front. Okay. So the first thing that we have to address are these factory dust shields, because the original discs were 10 inches. They fit right inside this lip, but the big brake kit is so large you have to modify the shields front and rear to get them to clear. So the instructions that came with this kit call for basically lobbing off the top half to just get this lip out of the way. So we're going to use that and fit it back on after grind it all smooth and stuff to make it all pretty. That way there'll still be some protection around the bearing area, but I am going to entertain the option of getting a proper dust shield that actually fits the kit one day, because there's going to be a lot more stuff that I have to do to this car over time. I already know that the ball joint's going bad, the tie rod's messed up, so there's a lot of work on the horizon, but for now this will work just fine. The last thing that I'm doing here is painting the dust covers, because even though they're going to be covered up by the brakes, I want to take a little bit of extra measure to prevent corrosion, especially on the areas that I did cut, and at least they'll look pretty underneath even though nobody will see them. So the dust shields are done. Now I'm going to go ahead and start putting together these rotors. So the discs are two-piece all the way around with these really nice looking black aluminum hats. I'm going to go ahead and start with the front. I got to torque down all these screws to 155 inch-pounds. Before I do that, we need to put on a little bit of this high-strength red locker on each bolt to give it a little bit of lubrication and I guess some holding ability.
Yep. These are, we did some test fitting of the hat on the rotor before going back for the final assembly, and it's going to be no big deal.
Yeah.
Let's torque them down. Alright.
烂飞机，
哎，那只要很 spoil 啊，他弄到我的微鸟啊，
烂飞
灰到啊，
37,000 volts
去快
motor.
啲，唉，閪撚住。
我而家笑下話喂，
Up front, I'm going to start off by taking the retaining bracket off the coilover so I can move the brake line a little bit more freely. Then I got to undo
我而
this
家
bolt
我
on
而
the
家
back of the
Okay, no problem.
caliper, move the line over and let the fluid drain for a bit.
Ui rồi, chuyện tốt phát sinh.
So before I put the dust cover back on, or what's left of the dust cover and the hub, I'm going to clean up as much of this as possible. In addition to that, I also plan on painting the entire wheelhouse here just to kind of freshen things up. I've already done it in the back, which you'll see in just a moment, and a portion of the underside. It's something I'm going to work on over time as I get access to underneath the car, or get the car up on a lift, because it just makes such a big impact when you have all of this nice and fresh.
Preston 部同我飛字啊 ，Preston。Preston 飛字多交啲啊。
弄到我的那个翅膀啊，
So now let's go ahead and fit the caliper mounting
不過唔
bracket.
係我飛字。
Have bolts, sleeves, shims, put those in.
都快啲啲啊 ，Preston 都飛字。
The factory caliper would go.
要被翅膀割
I
死
gotta，put 2 additional shims
要被翅膀割死啊！
on the
要
inside,
怪
which I
我，
didn't do.
Spoil
And then this goes where the factory one is
什么
mounted.
飞机的我这
After
旁边
that's
个
in,
死
I'm
呢
gonna？put 2 additional shims in the back and then bolt everything in place.
Ah啦，我这个每个车不每个都有人比我快不？
好慳啊，下彎啊！
So Willwood recommends putting motor oil on these threads, so that's
之
what
前
we
都
will do.
快。
Okay, so already got the washers in place. This one already has the pads in, so let's go ahead and slide it on. Like a glove.
都白色。
I'm going to hand tighten these bolts before torquing them down. And just for a precautionary measure, I wrapped the socket in tape, so we don't have to worry about scratching this beautiful caliper. Now to torque them down to 30 foot-pounds.
你可能你是为了
我上手。
Those are some big brakes.
Pretty sure I've owned cars with smaller wheels. Dude, these things, give it a whirl. I like it.
Precision.
I like it.
When upgrading to a big brake setup like this, it's really important to upgrade the master cylinder and or the brake booster as well. I ended up getting remanufactured parts from a 300ZX twin turbo. The booster is going to give me better pedal feel, and the larger master cylinder is going to push more fluid so it can better handle the demands of larger calipers. The first thing we have to do is remove the connector for the fluid level sensor, and then undo all of the hard lines around the master cylinder.
根本就是一只马来了。小猫。
Yeah, buddy.
Sweet.
What are you doing?
Oh, trying to take the booster out. There's a retaining pin holding the brake pedal, and that pin is held in by a cotter pin on the other side. So I need to take the cotter pin out, and then once that's all free, there's 4 fasteners that's holding on the brake booster. Once that's out, I should just be able to lift it out from the engine bay. But this is not easy.
You
There we go.
有没有啊？有7个人。
Just a little finagling. Like a glove.
拉拉我。
好，我说你啊，
拉不见了啊！
几剪头发？
没剪完了没？
That would be a kicker.
我等现在是大小妹才重生水。
So look at that one thing fit.
Something worked.
Just trying to get it through the firewall. I don't think that can fit much tighter.
这里赢吧。
It's in there though.
So I'm just about ready to install the rear kit, but the last thing I have to do is take apart the rear brake line, get it loose back there so I can pull out the retaining clip for the brake line itself. Once that's free, I should be able to pick
追
up
我誒，以為
this
我誒係啦。
全部人去公司了。
我 research。
So this is where the
Such
factory
lad
caliper
nanny.
mounted to, but with
Oh,
the big
yes,
brake kit,
hello.
we have new caliper mounting brackets that are basically adapters. So they go in the same spot where the factory caliper would sit, but there's extra
you've
studs
been there
that we put in there, put a little Loctite on, and that brings it out a little bit, give it enough clearance so everything fits
100块
properly.
可以变成100
Now
万
that they're hand tightened, we just have to do a quick torque
哇，
to
玩
30 foot-pounds.
這個比 Forex 還要勁啊！
对你好一点，那给你1000滴的。
Now for the caliper carrier.
Take your time.
Now that the carrier is in place, I can go ahead and put the new pads in, then move on to affixing the caliper and then putting in the new brake line. It's like trying to thread those old coaxial cables to hook up like a Nintendo Entertainment System to a TV. If they're extremely hard to get right the first time. Okay, so
以為我誒。
finish
我记得
the
我自己我不
hydraulic
一个人 hold 不住
side。of the brakes, right?
Yeah, I figured while we're waiting for
哇，
the
手
hydraulics
拍
bleeding
本
the
身
brakes,
比我还
we
高
look
嘞，
at
我
parking brake cables and really
Okay.
evaluate
本身以為我本身
these new cables we're gonna have to build.
170啦，
有差别而已啊，
Yes.
170多嘞，我
没有差别的啦。level 其实
有啊。
level 是给 level 是给那 legal player 的嘛。之前
11點先啊，11點沒有加價。
那我可以一枪给白色死掉。
That's not too bad. No?
ballistic 我不是开 passive mode 啦
你都没有 ballistic，我都 ballistic。
，passive mode 你做么？
我有人炸我啊！
Today has been a very long day to say the least. Charles is clipping the last couple parking brake wire station. We are now in Tennessee. Oh, sweet. pay for fuel icon, you can either manually select which pump that you're at, or just scan the QR code. After that, you move on to the payment options, whether you want a car wash or not, and then it comes to a confirmation screen, the payment method is in, the receipt options are there, then you just hit authorize pump, select your gas, and get started.
Yeah, okay, so unlock. Nhắm hoa, được chưa?
这个没有他有那皇帝给他哦，
7000块的多，你知道吗？
也送给他了。
Preston 讲那7000块，
给你啊。
呢啲生意咪人啊，當然要人嘅，有啲傾嘢就係攞間分嚟交啊，咁呢個就之前，當然係要交嘅咧咯。review 啊。
哈娜哈万娜。
有殺氣。
我死掉了。跑一定更快，不用死了。
没有，做我你被人追啊！
哇 ，real life 我也是要買一個班個，進去就。
嗨 ，Jenny， 好耐冇見喎。
哇，冇見一排，後尾又重咗喎。
你都唔差，呢排中意加球。
你介紹你男朋友添。
我計天啊，係整蛋糕嘅。
係蛋糕公司嘅營運總監，都麻麻地啦。管理幾10個員工咯。
我 BB 咧都做得麻麻地啦，佢係間大品牌嘅 design director。近排咧仲參加咗個時裝設計比賽，個個都話佢係冠軍熱門，到時啊可能代表澳門參加比賽添。不過講你都唔明㗎啦，你都係安心買你蛋糕啦。
唔好意思喎，我都唔記得同你講，我 BB 除咗營運之外咧，佢都係時尚大師康科嘅關山弟子。呢個競賽咧，佢都會參加㗎。
係啊。
關山弟子啊，咁勁！你睇到時邊個比賽會贏咯
？Hello，
睇下點？
哈娜哈萬娜。
今日知道同我睇晒佢。
嚇！我係一個整蛋糕嘅，點解佢都要逼我參加時裝設計比賽啫？
由細到大啊，個自然都中意同我爭，你今次一定要同我贏佢㗎。但係你愛唔愛我先？
康科大師，我求你收我為徒啦！
好，
真㗎，
係好難應承你咯。嗱，先唔評論你嘅尊容啊，你睇你個碌穿數穿，你睇你個髮型，查理年代穿越過嚟嘅咩？你知唔知咩係 fashion？ 好心嚟啦，就算你要拜師啊，唔該你執下個樣啦。
其實我已經執咗㗎啦。
唔係啩？都唔知今日咩日子，個個都要拜我為師，隻隻都係異形。
嚇！今日有人拜你為師啊？
咧，咪嗰件嘢咯。
喂，點解你喺度嘅？女朋友逼㗎，其實我根本就唔識時裝設計。我都係啊，但係我冇比賽，本身係隨便講下嘅啫嘛。但係你女朋友話你係大師弟子，所以佢咪都會過嚟拜師咯。咁你原本做咩㗎？蛋糕設計。我都係喎。我 哋不如一齊唔好參加時裝設計比賽，去參加高定設計比賽啊！英雄所見略同，走啦！走得快，好世界，走得喎，冇鼻哥。
咁啱嘅，點啊？男朋友唔喺度嘅，驚輸走咗路啊？
你個 BB 咪一樣唔喺度。
我依家隨時打個電話，佢就死出嚟啦！
你以為我嗰個唔係咩？
喂，BB 啊？
喂，BB。好啦，拜拜。
我 BB 依家就準備緊比賽，叫你哋準備投降啊！
我 BB 而家都準備緊咯，今次一定要你哋輸到懷疑人生啊！
好驚啊！
睇下點。
你知道那個 operator 怎樣飛哦？
搞掂。
你 hold 住你的 control。
不過呢度咧加翻啲奶油啊！好啊。
跌下來。
你一飛上去就沒有 hold， 你就是死定了。
我下不來了。
你一飛啊，是不是？就是沒有回頭路啊。
說下不到去是？
釘死，跌下來釘死。
你在那里做工啊？你的朋友在这里做工吗？
很難飛啊！
在这里做工啊？
Go Power Ranger。
You want to unlock 咯？
然後進 game 有沒有？
進 game 了啦。
我還是一定不會加我的人，就是再回來哦，太 spoil 了。
我 DC 了啊。
是啊，弄我了嘛。
reset 就好了。 都按过完了呢。
哇，你怎样 skip 到时间哦？不是要等的咩？
啊？
不是要等的咩
？200K 啊！
哦对哦，200K 也是要等哦。
用
什么方法？
你的女生是那个 bug， 是你一看他走一点点的时候，你就可以200K 丢给他了。
哦，你在那边等的。
啊，一点点不好，一下子不好，1-2分钟好啊。
要开玩笑啦，你那边情绪这样好，老板。要开玩笑啊，你那边那个情绪，都不会这样好，差不多，阿環都要壓落，唉！真抵。
要我这边啊，他被server一个人而已。
可以啊，可以啊，来这来这。
因为你 lag， 所以只有一个人吧。
我给打完了，天呐！
争不到你耶，还。
哦。哎，reset 就好了。
老牌的，老的老车。打工双打工哎呦，险哦！这边黑，那边都是哇哇，我追不到哦！
我终于追到他了。
Player is no longer in session. 都不给哦。
耶 ，research 就好了。
哎冇，啲龜咁出嚟，誒我要嚟啦，嚇？要嚟先講。如果掹雞手咬親人，全部人啱咯。
如果啊，我们店的朋友啊来我们店做工啊，有没有？
我听不到哎。
我们满店的朋友来我们做工。
你不懂啊，你介绍啊。
满
店的。最好是不要你在上面。最好是不要拖的啊。
波那啊，波那啊。
那可以啦，波那可以啦。
但是他，然后我看他比较，他问我吧，
我现在看 Mickey Mouse 啊。
是啊。玩着啊。
妈的！一种就是 Mickey Mouse。我老诶，我差不多unlock完了啊，就顺便把 listing 啊。
哟，没有啊？怎么会没有诶？Came on left 了吗？你 left 到诶。
Spoiler 啊！
放在家里面。
我觉得把一些就一个还可以unlock到。
哇，你是去哪里research？
方格里面的。
哪里？
那电脑啊。
电脑哦 ，OK。
对，那 research bar 有一点点走啊，就可以再 fast track research 了。你跟我讲话。
拿 High A 才 drag。
哦，打到 OK 呢。放2节这样。
轿車也有人拿來 drag 啊。
嗱，結婚喎。咁大學嘅呢個大學呢啲人咪登龍嗰個咩嘅啊？佢照顧豬場佢啊嘛，喺度。冇啊，真係快啲結婚啊！佢都得一年佢查啲結婚啊。都得。
诶，好像讲 register SEO 啊。
按 M。
哦 ，OK， 知道。
按 M 就按 secure 我们 serve 然后 register SEO。
OK。
Western 溝通啊。
来吧，好贵哦，2个月，来吧，好多钱哦。
反正我哋好細咯，啲寫呢啲嘅。
冇掉。
都話打。呢個輕嘅咩？如果啲前袋啲，呢幾條前嗰啲，差唔多比